Alright everybody, next up here, I'll just pan this up for a second. We've got practice exercise 12.3, which is a front view, a top view and a side view. And again, important, the front view is from A. So if the front view is there, the top view always goes underneath and the side view is looking to the right and drawn to the right. So just important to know where they're going to be going. Now, we're going to do our freehand of this first. Now, there's a few ways you could do this. Again, when we're drawing our crate, will we do a full cube or will we build it up from the back? It's about 30, 50, 85 by 80. It's fairly square. So I will do it, I think, with a full cube, yeah, kind of a full cube. I'll just pan this over here a bit. So I'm going to draw roughly, again, it's all about proportion, not measurement. So just going to draw a crow's foot and so just get this in light enough. So I kind of have a light cube outline drawn here. Now I'm going to start off with, we know this is heavy all the ways along the ground and all the ways back here and all the ways up. So I'm going to just heavy in the easy bits. Now it goes roughly 30, 25, 30. So that's almost, look, for a freehand sketch, like you could kind of say it's 3 equal distances like that. I try to leave the small one a tiny bit less. And if this goes up, so this goes up parallel to that. So I'll just heavy that in there when I'm happy with it. That's my rectangle here. And I'm going to take that back parallel now. Now what I could do if I wanted is maybe I could put roughly like the 30 and 25 here as well. And I'll just lightly draw that over to here. And if I wanted to there now, I'd be guessing there now, it's about that. So that's going to be along the top here as well. So I'm going to figure out here that that's coming in about 30. So it should be more than a third, but so I'll just say about here. And I'm going to heavy in this top. Okay, so that's that L shape on top. And here now is a tricky bit, admittedly. I need now to join from there to here, and I might just get rid of this line here now because it's not going to help me. And I'm going to just try and line these up. So that's that. And that's that. So that's not too bad, I can live with that. So I'll just heavy these in. And that's a few of them. So my next problem now is I want to deal with this surface here. So I'm going to, I know this is coming up 45, which is a small bit more than halfway. So that's about 45. And it comes in about 30. So I'm going to get my angle right here now for this, which is same angle as that, or same angle as this here. So that's coming in, and it's coming in for this distance. So what I could do is I could bring that over and drop it down, or I could just guess it. But basically anyway, that's coming in as far as there, which is 30, and joining, I can heavy that in down to here, and I need a straight line going down to there. So now that is this surface, that's heavy there, and I'm going to try now, this is the tricky bit here I guess, is angles are important here now. That's the slope going back here, same angle as that, same angle as that. That's going back here, and this is coming down straight to hit it. So I have two sides of that done. I'm just doing parallels here now. So that's coming in at this angle, and that's coming out at that angle. And wherever that hits there, that looks alright. And that then goes down to here. Now I'm going to tidy this off, but I'm going to put in a few tiny corners of my creating here just to show that I used creating. Just put in these tiny imaginary corners, and we can lighten out the rest. So again, and I'll just put a surface underneath that, and just put a bit of colour on that as well, just to make it look realistic. And we're going to need, just put in there then, which is the front, top, side views, and we'll get started. Now you can do that with your set squares if you want, but like that's quite doable now for freehand, because it is based on crates, but if you needed to measure it, that's okay. So our front view is from A, so that's the position for the front. So we know the top, I'm not even going to put it in top, it's looking down from there, and the side view is looking in from here. So, and our height is 80. So I'm going to be keeping, I said here earlier, the front and the top go to the left. So I want to start this over far on the sheet. So we know it's 80 high. But we've loads of room here now. So I'm just going to come down halfway on the sheet. Put my line across. So start. I'm going to zoom out here now, but we're going to start well over to the left. So that's 80. Sorry, it's 85, so it goes 30, 25 and 30. And I'll just take these lines up. Now we know the height of this is 80. So there's my height, and it goes across there, so I will just heavy up. It goes all the way up on the right. Now I'm going to see, and I didn't put colours on these. I suppose I can. I do think it helps. So we know anyway that that's coming in there 25, so I'm going to see all of this rectangle. If I call that surface 1, And then I'm going to see all of number 2, even though this is sloping. That's surface 2. And finally I'm going to see surface 3 down here, which was up 45. So that is surface 3. Now, top view next. So we'll bring our lines straight down, just and readjust that camera there a small bit. So our line straight down, bring down the left, bring down the right. Now from the back to the front, that distance was 75. So, and I'll just leave 10 between them, I'll do, I guess. I'll leave 20 between them. So that's 75. And it's going to be a full rectangle. There's no corners chopped off this, so it's pretty straightforward really. So as I said, I've left a space of 20 between them. So I didn't give colours to these. I'm trying to decide now, will I just number all of the surfaces? So I might try surface 4 here next. So what is this distance? We need to know that distance there. And that distance there is 30. So I'll just project that down from there. Measure down 30, 10, 20, 30. And that, looking down from above, that is surface 4. And the slope down here then is surface 3. So that's 4 and 3. Now our next thing there then is surface 2 is going to be next, and I'm going to call this surface 5 up here. So surface 2 is coming down from here, just project that width down. Now that's also, actually I should have drawn that straight down from this. So that is actually straight in from here, straight down from there. That is surface 2. This is surface, oh I should have left, that should have stayed light there now, sorry. All of this is surface 5. And that is all of the top view finished. So next up, my 45-degree line from the corner of the front view. So I'll bring across and bring them up. And I'll just bring the heights across here then as well. Now looking in from the side, we're still going to see it as a full rectangle, but I will start here with, I'm going to call this surface 6. So we'll deal with surface 6 first, so we know this is the height of it. Now it comes in here for a distance of 30. Now I could project it over and up from here as well, but I'll just mix it up a bit. I'll bring that in 30. So that comes in 30 and goes down into the front corner. So that there is surface 6. Now straight up from that is going down to this corner also, and I'm going to call that surface 7, and I'm going to call this surface 8. So now all I need to do is heavy in the outline of this. So here is our front view. Here's our top view. Here's our side view. And if you were to put a few colors on this, I think if I was just to color in something like surface 7 here now, maybe if I decided that that was going to be blue, now it would probably be a good thing to just put a few. So now I'm going to just won't do the greatest job on this now. I'll just throw that on there really quickly. So if that is surface 7, well, it's easy on the in view or on the side view, because we know where surface 7 is, very obvious on the side view, but where are you going to see that on the front view and the top view is a more difficult question. We'll just look at that then, and we'll leave it at that. So there's our surface 7. I was saying there, like when you're shading these in as well, you can go, often it looks better to go heavy along the edges, and we'll just lighten it as we come in from the edges. Okay, so surface 7 is there, but in the top view, it's going to be all the ways down here, just to the left of the line. And in the front view, it is actually going all the ways as well, from ground to top. So even if you just colored in 1 or 2 surfaces there, just to show that you understand the edge views on them. So best of luck with that question.